Good morning, friends. As you know, this has been a really good garage sale and thrift store year for me. I've found a lot of really neat things, and I've shared those with you in hauls. And you know, yard sale season's not even over yet. It's not even August yet. So there may be more hauls to come. But in today's video, I thought I would take you around my home and show you some of the areas where I am using some of the things that I've picked up at garage sales this year. So this will not be an exhaustive video of absolutely everything that I've picked up thus far this year, because honestly, I can't remember a lot of the things that I got this year, whether I got them this year or last year, but I will show you some of the key things. If you remember this beautiful vase that I got, I decided to stick it up here on the top shelf of my plant stand because I think the color of this goes really, really well with this bowl of wooden fruit. And yeah, I just really think that looks really pretty there. And it's just like a way to display it and store it at the same time. And I could most definitely move it around and use it in other areas of my home. Next thing I wanted to show you is this beautiful milk glass pitcher. And I think when I showed this to you in the haul, I couldn't decide if it was a juice pitcher or a creamer jar. And I think it's actually a juice pitcher, just a small one. But I have it hanging on this little knickknack shelf on this wooden peg. And I have one more wooden peg there that if I find another really pretty creamer jar, I will hang it there. Up here in my dining room on this knickknack shelf, my brother made this shelf for me years and years ago. And he put all the little pegs in there for me because I asked him to do it that way. I have my false craft pitcher hanging there. All the other pitchers I've already had, but I did purchase that false craft pitcher this year, and I think it makes a really nice addition to my shelf in my dining room. On top of my microwave cart, I always try to style it for the seasons, and this is how I have this one styled for summer. And the yard sale find that I added to this little display is this little cute owl. I think he just really ties in really well with the color scheme that's on top of my microwave cart. On my kitchen island, and it's kind of the side of the island that faces the family or the living room, I have these books, which are not actually books. If you remember in my haul, this is actually a little storage box, and these are wooden. And I think that looks really nice there with my lamp sitting on top. It raises, it elevates the lamp and makes it, I don't know, it just looks nicer than just sitting flat on the counter. And then over here on top of my fireplace, this long basket I thrifted. I did a DIY video showing that. I got this little silver, I think it's just silver plated apple at a garage sale. I think that looks really pretty there. And then over here in this little vignette, I have my antique medicine bottle that I picked up at a garage sale. So then here on my end table, most everything on here I have thrifted over the years, but the items that I just thrifted this year are this chicken basket and the little red doily, and the Coca-Cola crate I have just recently picked up from a yard sale, and I hadn't yet shared that in a haul. So this would be the first time you've seen the Coca-Cola crate, and I paid $5 for it at a yard sale, and made like an insert for it out of wood so that I could use it as a display piece. As of yet, I do not have anything inside the chicken basket, but I will eventually probably use it for some kind of storage. But I just really like the way that it looks on my end table. The other chicken basket that I picked up the same time I picked up the one I just showed you, is this one here, and it's much larger. I have it sitting beside my grandfather clock, and I have extra dish towels stored inside. Out in my entryway, in my pantry area, on my yellow hutch, I have this milk glass strawberry. I picked that up for 25 cents. I have this little red doily, and then down here on this little tray I have this wax strawberry. I picked up all the strawberry stuff at the same, not at the same sale, but at the same weekend at different garage sales. Here on my kitchen windowsill, I shared this in my summer home decor tour. I have this electric insulator that I picked up at a yard sale, as well as this stained glass little container that I just put some silk flowers in. I got that at the Salvation Army. Over here in this corner on my round table, I picked up this lace table cover this year. I also picked up this wooden book holder, and I have my Gnome Garden book sitting on the book holder. And then another item that I got at a yard sale, which I actually forgot to share in one of my hauls, is this really pretty lamp. The base of it is black metal, and then the shade is wicker, and the shade was a brown wicker when I got it. In fact, I think I might have a picture of it when I brought it home. If I do, I'll insert that here. But I went ahead and just spray painted the shade a off-white color. I have a few yard sale items that I have down in my family room. This needlework floral print I picked up at a yard sale. Almost all this stuff was yard sales, but some of it was thrift stores. But I have it here on my sunflower blanket chest, which actually I picked that up at a garage sale probably 8 to 10 years ago, and that's exactly how it looked when I picked it up. I haven't done a thing to it. I just wiped it down when I got it home, and I absolutely love it. I love the distressed, I love the sunflowers, and I love the yellow. But anyway, I've got that picture on this chest. I think it goes very well with the two chickens, and those are not exactly the same shade of sunflower, but I think it still ties in rather well. Over here in my cozy corner, my woodland themed cozy corner, I have this little squirrely guy. I put him here. I just recently picked him up from the Salvation Army. Up here above our gas fireplace that we have downstairs, I put this home sweet home picture that I picked up at a yard sale for $3, and it is needlework. I think it was handmade. Not real sure about that, but it's definitely like kind of cross stitch, I think. And I really love it. I think it's so pretty. And then the last thing that I'm going to share with you today is that wooden vase right there. Picked that up earlier in the season at a garage sale, and I just think it adds a nice touch to my centerpiece here on my coffee table downstairs. I actually thrifted that basket too, but it was a couple years ago. And the tea set I've had for almost 30 years now. A friend gave to me. Alright friends, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of how I have used some of the items that I've picked up this year in my home. That's not everything I have picked up, obviously, because I did pick up a lot of Christmas things, which I will definitely be using those in a few months. And I picked up some articles of clothing, which, you know, they're just in my drawer or hanging in my closet. Thanks so much for watching today, friends. And if you enjoy these types of videos, give me a thumbs up so I will know that this is the kind of content that you guys like to see. We'll talk to you later, friends. Bye-bye.